Hello everybody, welcome to Mrs. Baker's Monster paper. This is the Monster paper 4 for Module 5 and this is the last one in the series, it's question 10. So, when lead nitrate is heated, two gases are given off and solid lead oxide remains. The equation for the reaction is shown. We need to calculate the MR of lead nitrate first. It then tells us that 6.62 grams of lead nitrate are heated until there's no further change in mass, and we need to calculate the mass of lead oxide produced. We have to have this in our table, we have to have the lead oxide in our table, and it's asked us to calculate the volume of oxygen produced. So we actually need three things in our table. So let's get right in and draw our table out first. So because oxygen is a gas, we're up here in the blue gas triangle. And because we've got the mass of lead nitrate, we're in the mass moles MR triangle. So we've got to go between these two triangles today. We also need to add the three things. So we've got 2PbNO22, so 2 lead nitrates for every 2 lead oxides for every 1 oxygen. So we've got a 2 to 2 to 1 ratio. Let's put in what the question tells us. We've got 6.62 grams of lead. We've got an MR, so lead is 207. We add that to 2 times 14 because we've got 2 nitrates here. So we've got 2 nitrogens for each nitrate, 1 for each nitrate. And then we've got 6 oxygens, so 6 times 16. That gives us 331. So our MR is 331. Make sure we write it in our answers at the same time. To find the number of moles of lead nitrate, we just need to do the mass divided by the MR. So 6.62, divide that by 331, gives us 0.02. Now we know if we've got 0.02 moles of lead nitrate, we've also got 0.02 moles of lead oxide. And while we're at it, we may as well work out our moles of oxygen. We can divide that by 2 because of our molar ratio to get 0.01 moles of that. We can now work out the MR. Remember, we're looking for 2 in a column, and we can work out the MR of lead oxide. Let's do it over here because our table's a bit small. So the MR of lead oxide equals lead, which is 207, plus oxygen, which is 16. That gives us 223. So we'll put that in here. Now we've got 2 in the column. We can do the mass. To find the mass, we can do the MR times the mole. So we've already got the MR on here. Let's just times that by the moles that we've got, 0.02, 4.46 grams. So we've got 4.46 grams of lead oxide produced. Now we need to calculate the volume of oxygen produced because, as we said, oxygen is a gas. We're in this blue gas triangle now up here. So we want to find the volume. We do the moles times 24. Well, we've already worked out the moles. It's 0.01. All we need to do is times that by 24, and it gives us 0.24. So we'll have 0.24 decimeters cubed of oxygen produced.